I'm going to show you about looking after your puppets and how do you put your puppet on. I've found that the puppets are expensive and children and young people have a habit of touching the puppets' faces. Now this puppet here is a latex puppet, so it can probably be cleaned up and painted. But if you've got a little fella like this guy, this is made of cloth and you cannot clean these puppets. Now a lot of you might buy puppets from shops or from the professional companies, and those puppets are over $100 each and they've got a lovely soft face like the Muppet style puppets. If you put dirty hands and finger marks on them, you cannot clean them. If you try and rub those puppets, the material pills up and you can actually ruin and completely destroy a puppet. So I'll just show you the best way to put a puppet on, and also a good storage of a puppet is actually in a pillowcase, and that they store well, or in a bag. The pillowcase looks after the puppets so that they're not going to get dirt on them. Make sure that your young folk have got clean hands, and that also before they start as well. Sticky hands in a puppet can really damage a puppet. The best way to put a puppet on is to lay it on your lap, push your hand up into the puppet and hold it like that, and then you can carry the puppet nestled in your arm, bed like a baby like that with your hand up. This way you're protecting the face, which is the most vulnerable part of the puppet, and you're also presenting a small area so that when you go onto the stage, you're sitting there ready to go, and then you can just come out to the right, get your right arms working, and then you can work your puppet on, turn them and work your puppet off. When you finish with the performance, again, to take the puppet off, just hold it in the same position like that and just draw your hand out. And then you can just quietly put the puppet away inside a pillowcase or wherever it's stored, and that way you're protecting the puppet. It's easy to get it in, it's easy to get it out, and you just pop it in like that. And there's your puppet protected in the bag, and the rod arm can sit up there as well, and then you can put it in its case. And I'm sure each of you got pillowcases at home. It's really important, because you get a puppet and you get a puppeteer and they build a wonderful character into the puppet, then you dirty it. Then what are you going to do to use it again, and they look terrible, and they are quite delicate. So there's just a few tricks there on the care and looking after your puppets. Okay.